Hi, my name is Dr. Doug Cast. I own Evolution Dental in Palm Desert, California. I am married to my high school sweetheart. Actually, she was my prom date, and we've been married for over 4 decades. So I'm a rare dentist. I've never been divorced, so I'm kind of proud of that one. We have 3 adult children. Our daughter is in law school, and our 2 boys are in computer IT work. I've actually had practices in Marietta and Temecula before, which were fun offices, but I absolutely love Palm Desert. The patients are casual, polite, on time. It's just a very respectful, low-key atmosphere out here, and the people just love it. It is actually the funnest group of patients I've ever worked with, and it's just so peaceful to see that. On the cold winter days, you can see snow up there. Sometimes there's sand that's blowing, it gets blocking the view, but it's just so, and you look up and you see the palm trees. It's just fun. I mean, this is a beautiful area of the country. I get excited to come in here. I love being here. When I was 20, I was in the police academy, and I was in law enforcement, which was my first career before dentistry. So when I tell people how I got into dentistry, they kind of go like, really? It goes back to high school. And when your senior year, you have to fill out paperwork for your yearbook. What did you do in each grade? 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. What do you want to do when you get older? So my wife, who was my girlfriend then, was sitting next to me and go like, I don't know what to put down for that. She goes, put down be a dentist. But I love science. I mean, biology, absolutely love that. So I was going with a bio major, also going into law enforcement, doing both at the same time. I just kind of pursued the biology more, but I did law enforcement for 10 years, pursued the biology more. And it was okay at first, the dental part, and then I started going to more continuing education. And the more I delved into the continuing education, the more fun dentistry became. The reason why the office is called Evolution Dental literally comes from, we're talking about the skill set is constantly evolving for the better based upon continuing education. But I take a ton of classes, but I love it. I mean, that's where you get to learn the latest things. And coming into with the newest technology and the latest information to help the patients, it's a plus. And they go like, no one's ever told me this before. The more you learn, the more you know you don't know, so you want to learn even more. So there's really 2 types of us out there. Really, there's 2 types of dentists. Those who coast and those who accelerate to continue to learn. I think one of the most rewarding things that I can do to help patients is to actually listen to patients. And that's a skill set that I learned in law enforcement. My training officer would teach you how you ask a certain question, then you listen. And you look out and see how they react. I don't wear a white coat because it intimidates people. I sit far back to give people space. And I don't invade that space. And we just sit and talk. Sometimes we talk about similarities in life. I mean, from football, law enforcement, baking. My wife's a teacher. We have kids that are growing up. I come to dentistry with a lot of life experiences. So I tend to be able to relate with most people one way or the other. Being able to just listen to people, knowing how to ask a right probative question and then listen. So like on cosmetic things, I don't really give my input unless it's really, really needed because I want to know what they're saying, what they want. I'll tell you what I love most about the team is their compassion with the patients. They sit and listen to them. They know that you're not allowed to judge. And I think that they know that I care about them. And all I ask for them is just treat people with respect. Don't gossip about people. Give them the best you can. And if we can't, let's help them find a place where they can get the best. But everyone on my team knows this. I don't pay them. The patients pay them. And to understand they're your employer, not me. I'm the middleman. But they love coming to work. Most of staff that get into dentistry don't do it to get rich. They do it because they care about people. I've been practicing long enough to know that when people come, they're vulnerable. People, they know that if you're working in there, that's one of the most vulnerable places in the body is in your mouth. And the reason when I talk to patients and listen to them, I don't get in their mouth. I just want to, am I the right person for them? Because I may not be the right person. And I'm old enough to know I can't treat everybody. I'm not the right person for everybody. And I'm okay with that. But the ones that I am okay with, that I am good for, I want to be the best they can get.
Oh yeah, you smile more. You're not ashamed of your smile. And then you look back at old photos when you were smiling and you realize how crooked your teeth were until you have straight teeth again and a nice smile. Oh, and I would 1000% recommend my friends and family. I actually recommend my friends all the time. As soon as I got my Invisalign, everybody asked me where I went, and I told them over at Dr. Cast's office.
It's all understood by him hearing me out and actually reassuring me that I was in the right direction too.
I love what I'm doing. I actually love it more now than I did when I was 30. And I think most dentists, as we get older or closer to the end line or the end zone, kind of taper off, I'm actually like speeding up. But I just absolutely love it. It's kind of like, oh man, I'm never going to learn it all before I die. There's just that much cool stuff out there. So I'm having the time of my life. And I think the patients see that.